All right, we are live with our 15th Tribal Council season. I'm going to go ahead and go to Bradley. Bradley, congratulations on winning your third individual immunity. You are tied now with Victoria Fong from her first mini with the most individual immunity wins in a season. How does it feel going into tonight's vote? You're muted again, girl.
It's always fun to do the challenges, but it's always rough coming to tribal. So it's pretty hard to come to tribal now that we have such a small group now.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fred and Bradley is immune. We've seen one idol play. Do you think there could be more? Was there more in that shop? Will we see something played tonight? We haven't really seen a lot throughout this merge, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think it's very likely. I mean, we're down to final six. If you think about it, in past games I've played, most advantages expire at 6. So yeah, I think people are gonna play them. And yeah, I think it's very expected. But
I'm just
you
gonna
kind of
go ahead.
I was just gonna say you kind of just have to hope you're good.
I'm just gonna say this now. Everything does expire tonight, so there'll be nothing tomorrow. Just so y'all know. McCall, you obviously didn't do too well in the challenge. Do you think you need it tonight? Is it gonna affect you going forward, or do you think it could be you tonight because now or?
Oh, trust me, after that challenge, I wanted to kill myself because that was fucking dreadful. It's hard because for pretty much like most of the day, like I didn't feel like there was like much of communication on my end, but just hoping for the best because at this point in the game, like I know that people could beat me in challenges. It's basically like proven fact on that. So I'm not really a threat there. So yeah, just hoping for the best on that.
Yeah. And Mandy, we know that we're very close to the end here. Is any talk of what the jury might be looking for? Could the jury see as a threat? As that came up at all in conversations? Because there's 7 of them now. They're probably talking about all of y'all.
Yeah, the jury should definitely be on people's minds, like who do you think will vote for you, who won't. But I think honestly at this point, we're all just more trying to survive and do what we can to stay in the game. I don't know how much jury management is playing into people's gameplay. I know it's not a huge factor in mine right now, but I mean, it's definitely important to keep in mind at this point in the game for sure.
Right. Rachel, I mean, obviously you won immunity yesterday and you weren't able to today. With numbers so small, I mean, how do you think that you could be a potential vote at any moment now? You did get votes early on the merge we saw, but you've been able to maneuver past that.
I'm absolutely catching votes tonight. And I've written out a whole speech I'll probably read after you answer all these questions because I'd like to kind of draw attention to some other people in this game and kind of set the record straight. Because I know I am getting votes tonight and people are just pussied out and not really willing to tell me to my face. So I'm not afraid of catching votes at this point. Final 6, just nowhere to hide. Yeah, I don't know. That's all. I'll say more later.
Right. I think we just have Antonio left over. Give me one. Okay, that's in second. So Antonio, we're obviously, like I said, it's close. We've been saying people haven't really been talking about final 3s, potentially final 2s in this game. If that came up more, because a few rounds ago, people weren't really too concerned about it. But obviously, you have 2, maybe 3, 4 more, not yet, 2 or 3 more votes at this point, maybe 4, if it's final 2.
There has been some talk about, what if, but I think right now most people are just looking at like just getting to the next round. I think that's the main concern.
All right. And anybody else have anything they would like to say?
I'd like to give my little spiel right now. I don't know. Am I still on camera? I don't know. It's in my notes, so I have to read it off of there. So, But in the event that I am voted out, and I am the vote because I had a feeling I would be, thanks for keeping me as long as you could, but you're going to be making a mistake. You could have easily beat me to the end, won over me. I had barely any substance to my game / storyline. Yeah, I won an immunity, but that's about it. And now voting me out, you're going to be left with a bitter juror. Like, I'm just going to say it right now. Most of you, 90% of you, I would say all of you, honestly, left a sour taste in my mouth. That is not cute, but keep playing your little Facebook friend viber. I don't even care. Fred is working all these angles to get him out unless you want to lose to him. Bradley's also going to comp to the end. So had fun with that narrative. McCall and Antonio, you're fake as fuck for not telling me what you were going to do. I'm not voting either of you to win. All I want to know if the votes were going on me, but y'all decided to pussy out and not stand up and tell me. So please feel free to vote me. I don't care. Like, I flopped this challenge. I literally, you can watch the live stream back. I was so fucking irritated, and I'm irritated right now because I just wanted to go far in this game, have fun, and make a mess, and that's what I did. So if you want to vote me out, go ahead. But Fred's got his hand in a lot of pots. Bradley's going to come to the end. Antonio and Michael, I don't know where you guys stand. Mandy, you're amazing. I have nothing against you. You're clean. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I actually have to go to my club meeting, so I'm not going to be there when you guys vote me out. So have fun doing that. Shit on me all you want. I don't care. It's a game, but you got a bitter juror on your hands.
Anybody want to follow that up at all? Because wow. All right. If anybody has a pre-vote advantage, and how was the last time you can play it? All right. Go ahead and send in your votes to confessionals. I'll be back when I have them. All right, I do have the votes. If anybody wants to play a hidden immunity idol or any post-vote advantages, now is the last time you may do so.
Yeah, I have something I want to play.
All right, go ahead and send it to your tribe chat, please. All right. I can confirm this is the Gaston hidden immunity idol. This is an idol. However, how this will work is Antonio will pick 3 people to go on a wheel. They will then be randomized, and one of those people will be safe and have the power of the idol. Antonio, who are you playing that on?
I'm gonna play it on me, Mandy, and Fred.
All right, give me 2 seconds to pull up the wheel. All right, when my screen decides to share, I'll shuffle this 4 times. All right, we're gonna shuffle 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, it has landed on Mandy, so any votes cast against Mandy will not count tonight. Anybody else?
Yeah, I got something.
Go ahead and send it to chat.
I'm gonna play something as well.
All right, go ahead and send it.
Where is the chat? Oh, there it is. Boop.
All right, I can confirm these are both halves of the Siamese cat idols. I can confirm. There we go. Yeah, these are both halves of the Siamese cat idols, so these do become a double idol. Who would you each like to play your idol on?
I'm gonna play mine on myself.
Okay, so any votes against Fred will not count.
I'm gonna play mine on Antonio.
Okay, so any votes cast against Antonio will not. So just to clarify here, any votes casted against Mandy, Antonio, and Fred will not count. Anybody else? All right, y'all know the drill by now. Person vote out. We'll have 30 seconds to say goodbyes, and the host can say their goodbyes too. I know my screen's taking forever to share today. Am I sharing screen? Just someone confirm me because that.
Yep.
Okay. All right. First vote is for Rachel. That's a 1 vote, Rachel. Next vote is for Fred. Does not count. Next vote is for Rachel. The next vote and the 15th person voted out of Survivor Sounds of Disney, Battle of the Bitches, and the 8th member of our jury is Rachel. Rachel, are you still here? All right.
No,
Marvin, you go ahead.
Rachel left. Rachel did make it clear that she was not going to be here to see their faces when they voted her out. But I will say, oh my gosh, I have no voice right now. I think Rachel took my voice with her. But I am proud of the game that she played. Went out in fashion in 6th place, just like I did in Inferno, the exact same way. And yeah, I mean, love her. I don't know what else to say. She's not here. She knows I love her. I'll tell her what I think later.
With that being said, congratulations, you have made Final 5. You will have a 24-hour challenge again.